Hey guys, so today I have a spring empties video. If you guys want to see some of the things I've been using and what I completely finished during this springtime, go ahead and keep on watching. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the non-beauty stuff because I do have a couple non-beauty empties, and then I will go into the beauty ones a little bit later on. So the first thing I want to talk about is this. This is the Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 Hemp Lavender Pure Castile Soap. I was originally using this on my head like as an actual shampoo. I love the scent of lavender and I love this. It smells amazing and this lasts forever. I think when it got to about here, I started using it as a shaving soap and I really like it for that. I like it so much that I ended up going back to Target now that this one's empty. I got the rose one and so far I'm really enjoying it. I like how it leaves my skin so soft because it has different oils in it, and I feel almost like I can get a really close shave. The only thing is, I think you got to be really careful because, I don't know if you can see this, it is a very deep cut that I accidentally cut myself with my razor. So just be careful. It just makes everything super smooth, and that's the only thing I gotta say about that. But yeah, I really like this. The next thing is actually some vitamins, surprisingly, because I used to not be a vitamins person. I don't think I have ever taken vitamins like every single day since I was like really little, but I decided to just start taking it, and also because the doctor told me to. My ophthalmologist, which is the eye doctor in case you guys don't know, he said that there was something wrong with the tears in my eyes, or not wrong I guess, but that whenever I blink, usually there's like a coating of eye liquid that stays on your eye and just helps keep your eye moisturized. And so he said that what mine was doing was that it get on my eye but then like dispersed really fast, so my eyes would be a lot more drier than they should. So he recommended taking some omega-3, and I ended up picking this one up. This is the Nordic Naturals Ultimate Omega. It looks like this, and if you don't know, omega-3 is fish oils, so a lot of the capsules smell like fish. Sometimes it will make you like burp and it'll taste like fish, which is disgusting. When I picked this one up, I was looking through all the ones they had, and they have different kinds, but what surprised me is that this one said it had a great lemon taste. I was like, what? How can this have a lemon taste? So it seriously, it smells like lemon with fish. When and if this ever makes you burp, it happened the first couple of times that I was taking it. It would literally taste like lemon. And I can tell that my eyes are already producing like a lot more tears because I can go wearing my contacts a lot longer than I usually was able to without having to like refreshen them or anything like that. The next thing, which is a little bit funny, is this. This is a iPhone charger. I had bought in this at Target for like $5, and I really liked it because this cord is just, it is so durable, and it has like a material over it, so it's not doing any of like that weird kinky stuff that the iPhone cords usually do around here. So I was really enjoying this. I love this, and I wasn't planning on getting rid of it or anything, but I consider this an empties because I'm gonna have to throw it away. So the only reason I'm throwing it away is because the part that you put into the iPhone is missing. Can you guys see that? Like, it should be sticking out from here, but it's not. It's completely gone. I don't know how that happened because I was charging my phone and it didn't stay stuck in there, and I remember taking it out, coming upstairs, putting this on my bed, not even noticing where this little part went, and it's not in my phone, which I mean I'm thankful for, but I'm just like, where did it go? What happened to it? The next thing is actually something I think everyone should probably have. And if you don't have it, as soon as I tell you what it does and how to use it and everything, you are going to go out to Target and buy it. This is the J.R. Watkins hand soap, and you're probably like, well, this is just hand soap. But no, my friends, this is not just hand soap. So we were looking for a hand soap for our bathroom, you know, and we were just like, yeah, I'm trying to be a little healthier in things I get, and this is a more natural soap. It doesn't have as much chemicals as other soaps. I had a brush, a makeup brush that had been stained green. The bristles were like stained green and the green would not come off. It had been there since like last October. I had washed this brush on multiple occasions and it would never come off. The green was just there to stay. I mean, it faded a little bit, but it was just not coming off. And I was like, great, like now I'm gonna have a brush that it has a green tint to it, whatever. So I kind of just moved on with life and I was washing that brush and I just kind of was like going at it trying to like take out the green. I'm like, it's not gonna come off. I used this soap and guess what happens? The green disappears and the brush, like the brush bristles turned back to like that nice white color that I had before. And I was like, whoa, that is so cool. So I started to wash all my brushes with this. This takes out any staining. It will literally turn your brushes back into the color that it originally had. And I really like this because, again, it's pretty gentle because it's a hand soap. So it's meant to be softer on your hands. It leaves my bristles super soft, but again, like it takes everything off. But that's not all, folks. I feel like I'm in an infomercial, but I'm not. Another time, I think my sister had gotten like makeup on a white shirt and she was going to wear that shirt, but she didn't have time to wash it. So she kind of tried to like hand wash it in the sink and she used a little bit of this soap on that little makeup stain. It like completely went away. It's just like amazing. It like takes makeup off of your clothes, off of your brushes. It's just like amazing. So if you guys haven't tried this and you want a good soap, go ahead and pick this up, and a little bit goes a long way. The next thing, I have 2 chapsticks. This is the Co. Bigelow Rose Salve, which a lot of people had been talking about, and you could find this at like Bath and Body Works, and you could use this on your elbows, your knees, your face, your lips, your cuticles. And so it comes in a little tub like this, but it's not empty as you can see. But the only thing that is giving me a little bit of like grossness and is making me not want to use it is that it's getting all rusty, like the tin is getting rusty, and I just don't feel comfortable like rubbing my fingers into this and then putting it on my lips or anywhere else. And like even the lid is rusty, so I'm just going to throw this out because I'm not going to use it because it has like that rust. But I really did enjoy this. I think it was like $5 or $6 and I was using this a lot for a while, but now I found another chapstick that I really like. I don't want to have to pay $5 or $6 and then not finish a product. Like right now, I'm just throwing this away. Yeah, but if you are looking for something that has like a multi-purpose use like this, definitely pick this up. I love it, and it does have a really nice rose scent. The next one was the Soft Lips, one of these little cubes. I finally finished it all. This used to like pop out, but it's now the rest of the chapstick is in there. I mean, there's a lot of chapstick still like in this container, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't like that a lot of the product is still there, but it's like harder to reach because now if I want to use it, I'm gonna have to like scoop it out, and it's not like a creamy texture, it's a very thick texture. So I'm just gonna throw this out too because it's just taking space and I'm not using it anymore. The next thing is the NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. I had been liking this for a while, and it's a really good setting spray for like everyday purposes because it's a lot cheaper than like the Urban Decay ones or the Scandinavia ones or any of those. But honestly, I don't know if I really saw a difference, if that makes sense. Like, was this really keeping my face matte for any extra time? Like, not really. And sometimes I feel like this just, I don't know. I mainly use this for like highlighter. I'm wearing highlighter and I just wanted to pop a little more. Just spray a little bit of this on my beauty blender and then just pat it on top of my highlighter. But besides that, I was not a big fan of this, for myself at least. Another thing is this. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in Transparent. And I do like this. I don't have anything against it, but again, I haven't been using like a lot of different powders and I'm trying to kind of expand my horizons, so I decided not to purchase this one. I ended up purchasing a Neutrogena one, I think. And then I already have a couple other ones that I can use. For now, I'm just not going to be purchasing these ones anymore, but we'll see how it goes. I might go back to it eventually once I finish all the ones I have. Now onto mascaras. I feel like this is in every single Empties video, but this is the Voluminous Carbon Black Waterproof Mascara, and this is just favorite mascara. This is like my go-to, my tried and true, my ride or die mascara. I absolutely love it. I think I'm actually almost running out of the other one I have. As you can see, I've used 2 up already, and I just love this mascara. So I just kind of use it until it kind of gives up on me. So yeah, that's that. I have a brow stylist definer by L'Oreal. This is my favorite. This is also what I used on the brows today. I just love these. They don't sell this at my Walmart, which is kind of a bummer, but at my Target, you have to kind of buy them in like bulk. So like 2 or 3 at a time, because they just run out like crazy, and if you go and like it's I need one right now, you won't find any. But yeah, I really like this, and I love the, what color is this? The dark brunette. I love this color so much, and because it's not too harsh, but it's not too light, and it's not too like reddish brown. It's more of like the ashy brown, but it's not like too ashy, and it's not too orangey brown. Like, it's just the best color. Yeah, I have a couple eyeliners to go through really quickly. The first one is the Wet n Wild H2O Proof, and I know they changed their packaging, but I think they also changed their formula, which is such a bummer. I don't think I'm going to be purchasing these again. This just used to be my favorite eyeliner, because my eyeliner in my inner tear duct always will like feather out after a little bit, and I hate that because I like that like really sharp liner. But yeah, this is just not working for me, and it just keeps feathering, so I'm getting rid of it because I can't use it. The next one is the Mega Eyes Definer by Wet n Wild. It looks like this, but the only thing I don't like is that they run out so fast. And I also remember this one just doesn't come out like a dark black. It comes out like a grayish, and so you have to like keep layering it on, and it never gets dark enough for me. So yeah, I don't think I'll be repurchasing this either. The next one is the New York Color Liquid Eyeliner, and I had purchased this one because this one is Crispy's favorite. This is her favorite liner, and she always talks about it. She always raves about it. So I had purchased this one, but I think there's something wrong with it, because she was talking about how it's like the matte, it's a matte black, blah, 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 blah. This one is not a matte black. Like, I don't know if I got like one that was like messed up or what, but this leaves like tiny little shimmers, and it's not even that black. It's more of like a gray. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but it leaves a little bit of like flecks of silverish glitter. I don't know where it came from. All I know is that this one is the black liner, so I don't know why it has like this weird finish to it. I wasn't gonna repurchase these again, but then I saw her again in another video using the exact same thing, and then when I went to the store, it said that they had like a new wand or something like that, so I was like, I'll try it again, and I tried it, and actually I really do like it. It's really, really black. So I don't know if maybe if this was just like a bad batch or what, but I wasn't going to repurchase it, but then I did end up repurchasing it. And then the last thing are the Neutrogena Naturals Purifying Makeup Remover Wipes. I really do not like these. I got in like a sample size, and I was like, ooh, I really like these. Put them in my makeup kit, and then one day I was like, oh, I need makeup removing wipes. So I took them out of there. I started using them for myself. Turns out I absolutely hate these wipes. I don't know why I would put them in there. I feel like they just leave a little bit of like an oily residue. They just have a really strong scent that I'm not a fan of. Yeah, that is it. That is all for my Spring Empties video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys. That's gross. And I had washed this brush. Ugh. What is this hair doing? Stop. These baby hairs. I've been using it. It leaves my brush, blah.